Hey everybody, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. It's Mike. I am back. I think I'm gonna start doing this a little more, a little more often. I've been seeing remarkable results. Some of these guys, Ethan and Diversity in Comics, have been getting. I know this is. I have alt heroes up on this screen for some because it's part of the story. The heck? How do I back out of this? Your screen sharing, let everyone stop. Okay, let me go back to screen sharing here. Your entire screen. Sorry, see, I need to get into practice of doing this stuff. Your entire screen, share. Okay. All right, now going back to my Brave browser. I'm using Alt Hero because this is kind of where this whole thing started. I know there's lots of guys that have done, crowdfunding before to varying degrees of success, but this Alt Hero was kind of the starting point of the anti-SJW, the conservative, the rise of conservative crowdfunding in comics. And I mean, honestly, this thing, I hate to diss people's artwork, but this is not what I would consider a professional level comic book, but it served a purpose. And its creator is an alt-right guy, and they have their own following, but it served a purpose to open up like the possibility of, wow, we can, we as in those who have been sidelined by the progressives in the comic book industry, and those of us who have been blackballed and blacklisted and shamed for holding views that don't kowtow to the liberal identity, the leftist identity. This it stuck a thumb in their eye, and it raised $235,900, and it was this quality. A few months later, your boy Zach at Diversity in Comics launched Jawbreaker's Lost Souls, and now check this out. This is a professional level, freaking awesome looking comic book, right? Legit. John Malin, Brett. Gosh, why am I forgetting Brett's last name? I'm friends with Brett. Brett Smith, coloring. Richard Meyer. Who's that? Zach from Diversity in Comics, writing it. And man, balls out. This is a freaking great looking comic that should have done well on any any comic book shelf, up against any indie publisher, better than probably most of the Marvel books out there. And I don't know if you're not following it, he got freaking, they caballed against him to freaking shut him down, to keep him out of comic book stores. But look at this guy. He raised a third of $1,000,000 so far, not even done yet, right? And it's just, it builds this excitement. It's like, wow, this can happen. We can take back comics from the progressives who have had a stranglehold on this medium for decades now. I mean, I know guys, I'm not going to out anybody, but I've got like best friends in this industry who will not talk about their political views because they're afraid of losing their jobs, or they're afraid of just getting blackballed. I was blackballed. I was blacklisted at DC. I mean, there's articles about it online. The only reason I got back in and ended up on Injustice is because, the DC West Coast team, back as it used to be known, they were the old Wildstorm guys, and I came up with them. So, yeah, I was blacklisted at DC New York for I probably still am. Those guys probably still won't give me work. Marvel won't even return my freaking emails. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and so along comes Ethan, Uncle Ethan, 48 hours into his campaign, and he has broken $100,000. This is nothing short. I'm going to refresh it just to see where it's at. This is nothing short of stinking miraculous. I mean, good on you, Ethan. I have known Ethan for, oh my, 20 years. We used to argue religion on the old AOL message boards, along with what's it, Kevin Grievous. What's his face? Robert Kirkman, back when he was doing Battle Pope. So Ethan was doing Cyberfrog back then. I was doing Immortal 2. Heck, we used to get on there and just go at it. But look how far he's come. I guarantee you this will be the best thing Ethan has done because you know what? This is his baby, right? So if you're not backing already, back it. It's going to be, you know, his magnum opus, because, you know, it's his. It's like I'm working on my comic, Lone Star. And really, I mean, I don't have a schedule. I don't have a deadline. I'm just working on it as I can, and I'm pouring my heart into it. And I know Ethan's doing the same thing. I mean, you can see how much love and care he puts into it. And, you know, as much detail as he puts into his monthly grind work, it's still, you know, your monthly grind. You've got a schedule to keep. And Ethan's not a guy to miss deadlines that I think of. But look at this, $100,000 in 48 hours. And it just makes you think, you know, this is going to change the entire paradigm of comics for specifically for conservatives, for people who just aren't interested in having SJW propaganda shoved down their throat by Marvel, by DC. I know DC's not as bad as Marvel is or has been, but still, you want to be able to speak your mind without fear of repercussions, just because you don't agree with the drivel that's coming out of these companies. And I don't know. I think it's time. I think things are going to change, and thanks to these guys for breaking that ceiling. You want to talk about real glass ceiling breaking? This is what's happening right now. So yeah, that's about. I didn't want to make this too long. I don't have a whole lot to say about it other than, you know, congrats to these guys, and please like and subscribe my page. You know what? I'm going to start doing giveaways. I have these fantastic metal prints. Gosh, I should probably look one up. All right, so here, let me go to my. Yeah, let me just go to my page. So MikeS.art.com. Go here. La 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 la. Go to the store. So what I'm going to start doing, and I may not do it on this video, but, you know, subscribe to my page, like it, share it, and comment, right? And if you comment, then I will be going down, and you can go, and I'll be giving away a metal print of pretty much anything you can pick. If I don't have all my prints done in metal, but yeah, if you want one done in metal and I don't have it in metal, I can always special order it. So yeah, I'm gonna start setting that up. So yeah, maybe you guys can get out there, start helping me promote my page, and yeah, if you have suggestions on things you want me to discuss, pop culture, religion, politics, comics, yeah, just hit me up, and we'll do that. Let me see if I can get back to stop screen sharing. And that's me. So love you guys. Come back for more. Look forward to it. And God bless.